What's going on YouTube? QCFC Fan TV here with your Week 4 match reaction to Charlotte FC's first ever win professionally. Charlotte FC 3, New England Revolution 1. And before I get into it, if you guys could, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below. That'll help the channel a lot. With that being said, we're going to jump into it right here. Let's jump into it. Let's dive into it, right? Formation-wise, 4-4-2. You can never go wrong with a 4-4-2. It's as old as day. It's classic, and I think it allowed us to be a little bit more aggressive compared to last week. Where we were set up in a 4-1-4-1, which I understand why. When you're on the road, if you keep a clean sheet, as long as you can nick a goal, that's fine. But here we were at home, had the crowd going. I think the 4-4-2 was a good choice. Can't go wrong with it. I also thought his player selection was spot on as well. Starting Bender again, giving Daniel Rios the nod, him and Swiderski up top. I likes that. I likes that a lot. They were playing off one another, and the intensity was there from the get-go. And as we saw, we got to go within the first 10 minutes. I think it was maybe the 6th or 7th minute. I don't know. But when you're playing with the lead early on, it gives you the confidence to do stuff going forward throughout the match. And I think that's what happened. And it was an important goal. Whenever you can get an early goal, it makes the day go by faster, makes the day that much easier because you're not playing from behind. And you can kind of relax a little bit. The nerves are gone because you're now in control of the match. The first goal, Swiderski, he kind of took it out of nowhere, and those are the best kind of goals because it really shows like the kind of quality that he does have. He received the ball just outside, I think, the 18-yard box, and he just kind of did a quick turn, placed it bottom left corner, and went in, and everybody, scenes, right, just madness, like everybody's going crazy. And the first goal scored at home, huge. And I think from that point forward, we all kind of knew how the day was going to go. And actually, I had predicted this. Don't call me Nostradamus, but I mean, we did predict 3-0.
First win, yeah, I'm calling it right here, first win.
Which, that penalty was kind of whatever. We'll get to that in a little bit, but we did predict 3-0. So, yeah, maybe I'm a fortune teller. I don't know. But going forward, the rest of the first half was pretty straightforward. Kalina made a couple saves, and we had other half chances that were okay. I will say this, though. Number 10 for New England Revolution is absolutely a monster and a boss, and he had his fingerprints all over the game. I remember specifically late in the first half, he crossed this crazy ball into the box, and had the attacker actually been in the right place or been a little bit more creative with it, he probably could have gotten to it. He's really good. Hats off to him. But that's really all that happened in the first half. I felt we controlled the first half, especially having the lead. We looked to be on the attack, but we had that extra bit of confidence that you have when you're actually leading the game, right? So second half comes along, and the penalty that was given away was due to Bronico blindly passing the ball, and I don't know what he was thinking. It's like New England had a half press going on, and Rios passed it to Bronico. And I guess you could say maybe Bronico was in a hospital position, but Bronico passed it, and it ends up kind Kalina ends up having to come off his line, and he ends up clipping number 8. I forgot his name, but I looked at the replay, and he appeared to be going down before contact was even made. Like, it wasn't a dive because contact was made, but however, he didn't make any attempt to avoid the slide tackle, which I guess that's just kind of how soccer is now. If you get touched in the box, you're going to go down. So, was it a foul? Yes. But he went down really easy. Well, I'm not going to say he went down easy. However, he appeared to be anticipating contact and just went down extra hard with the contact. So, I don't know. It is what it is. They hit the penalty, and we're now 1-1. But, however, we responded really quick with another Swiderski goal, which came from actually a brilliant open play. The ball was actually kicked overhead, and he didn't jump for it, and he didn't really undercut the defender, but the defender jumped it, he didn't, and the defender was out of position, so Swiderski runs onto it, and he kind of crosses over to Rios. Rios kind of hits it back up and over to Bender. Bender gets it, plays it back to Swiderski. Boom. 1-1, but however, we responded really quick with another Swiderski goal, which came from actually a brilliant open play. The ball was actually kicked overhead, and he didn't jump for it, and he didn't really undercut the defender, but the defender jumped it, he didn't, and the defender was out of position, so Swiderski runs onto it, and he kind of crosses over to Rios. Rios kind of hits it back up and over to Bender. Bender gets it, plays it back to Swiderski. Boom. Goal number 2. And again, we're leading 2-1, and they responded amazingly. With the penalty that was given up, they didn't put their heads down. They were like, all right, it's time to go back on attack mode, do our thing. And that's what happened. And from there on, we appeared to be in control of the game furthermore. And then we got our third goal off of a counterattack, which was a brilliant ball, I think, played from Swiderski to TT Ortiz. And Ortiz kind of hits it back to Bender, who places it wonderfully top left corner. 3-1. Scenes. We're going crazy in there. Very magical moment. And from there, we saw the game out. I think we made some great subs to actually shore up the back line and to get some taller players in. And we were just trying to see the game out at that point, because this might have been around the 70th, somewhere in the 70th minute, 75, somewhere like that, where we got our third goal. So we were just trying to see the game out at that point. But what an amazing way to finish the game. And then the absolutely amazing reception that the players gave to us and we gave the players after the game was just, I'm speechless, right? 'Cause everybody, just such a huge moment in our history. And yeah, we're young, yeah, we're new, and just amazing, right? And it's unfortunate that, there was some banter online on Instagram between New England and us. For whatever reason, I don't know. It was our first win in franchise history, and they're throwing salt, working in the salt mines heavy for whatever reason. I don't know. But my man of the match, you couldn't go wrong. I've heard people say Swiderski. I've heard people say Bender. And honestly, if I could give out 2, I would. But I think I would have to give the man of the match to Swiderski. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna give 2 man of the matches because that's just how I'm feeling. My man's of the match, because I feel like you can't pick one and not the other. So my man's of the match will have to be Ben Bender and Swiderski because they both were phenomenal, and I don't want to slight the other by not making one the man of the match, not the other. So boom, that's just how it be sometimes, right? So with that being said, that's all I have. 3-1 Charlotte FC, first win in franchise history. If you're liking what you're seeing, comment below where you're at the game. Let me know. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. That'll help the channel a lot. With that being said, be easy. Peace.